Welcome to R&R. Today we're going to be making a motion detector with the buzzer, LEDs, shift register, and then Arduino. Here's what you need. You're going to need a buzzer so you can hear when motion is detected, a PIR motion detector, which stands for passive infrared motion detector. We're also going to need 8 LEDs of your color of choosing and 8 220 ohm resistors. We're going to use a shift register to communicate with our LEDs. Makes it a lot easier than having to run single lines to the Arduino. And we're going to be using the Arduino Mega. First, we're going to be needing space. Get yourself organized. Figure out what your setup is going to be. Change your mind if you need to. Here's a quick look at our shift register pins. Learn them. They become very important once you connect. Here we are feeding our breadboard with our 5-volt lines and our ground lines. And here we connect our 5-volt and ground lines to our Arduino. Right here, pin 16, our VCC connects to our 5-volt lines. Our pin 10, which is our SR, CLR, goes to our 5-volt lines as well. Pin 8 and pin 13, ground and OE, go to our ground lines on our Arduino. Make sure you place your 8 LEDs, any color, in any order you want. I like them set in 2 lines of 4 because that's just the way I like it. You go ahead and place your 220 ohm resistors. Make sure that you place them on the short pin of the LED and the other end goes to the ground on the breadboard. Sometimes they're a little tricky to get in. Here, we're going to start connecting our LEDs. LED 1 goes to QA, LED 2 goes to QB, and so on until you get to QH, LED 8. Connect them to the long pins of the LEDs, not the short pin, but the long pins. Once you're connected, just take a look at the setup. Those LEDs are on because we had another program. We forgot to load nothing to the Arduino, but here we go. We are going to connect our communication cables. Pin 14 SCR goes to D7, pin 12 RCLK D8, pin 11 SR CLK goes to our D9. Here we do an inspection, make sure the pins look good. We move on to our PIR motion sensor. It has 3 pins. It has our ground signal and our VCC. We decided to put it on a little cap so that its range would be a little higher. We connect them. We connect our ground and our VCC, which is our 5-volt line, to our Arduino right there at the bottom. And then we take our signal cable from our motion sensor and we put it on pin 2 of the Arduino. We take a look at it. Pretty simple to connect. Nothing too difficult about that. Then we move on to our buzzer. A buzzer has 2 pins. There I was going to put it on the wrong one. We put our positive, which is going to be our signal. And that one goes to pin 6. And our negative goes to our ground on the breadboard or the Arduino, whatever you want to do. Make sure your USB is connected to your computer. We open up Arduino IDE and we paste the code that we worked on. Remember to follow, subscribe, and send us a message so that we can send you the code. Once you upload the code, your Arduino is going to blink, your lights are going to blink as well, and you're going to hear a buzzer, which means it is activated. At that point, we test it, we walk out of the room, we make sure that it's ready to detect, we walk in, and there you go. Thank you for watching, follow us, and subscribe.